Hey everyone. Sorry, I'm really frustrated for whatever reason. I keep dropping games and I don't know why. I don't know what I have to do to hold on to them, but it's getting really irritating. Think I got them. Yes! Ah! Hey everyone, how's it going? Total Level here with a new video for all of you talking about JRPGs that I dropped that I do plan on going back to at some point. So these are 5 modern JRPGs that I dropped in recent years and everything, you know, ones on like, well, actually I just have PS4 and Switch games here, but yeah, ones from Gen 8 and up, right? So yeah, I thought this would be interesting. I actually had a different video planned for this week, but didn't really turn out the way I wanted to. I hope to release it next week, but we'll see, right? But yeah, I want to talk about this. Thought this would be fun and talk about my reasons for dropping these, and yeah, some of these you might really enjoy yourselves, and yeah, let me know which ones I should pick back up again and what you think of them, because like I said, I do want to finish them. I have that pride to try and finish certain games, though most of these I do enjoy and everything, you know, just some other reasons why I kind of dropped them for now. But anyways, let's talk about it, and the first one is one that I am disappointed in, but I do want to beat it because I beat all but 2 games in this series, and that's Star Ocean, Faithlessness and Integrity. Or Integrity and Faithlessness, there we go. But Star Ocean 5 here, when it first came out, man, I was just very disappointed by it because, you know, it watered down so many elements that made Star Ocean so fun for me, right? And, you know, like, combat-wise, it's a fun game, like, it's fun gameplay and everything, but it's just everything else around it, because you know, there's some cutscenes, but it's very minimal, and most of the scenes you play through, like, it's just them talking and making little emotes. It's kind of like, you know, weird sort of MMO style in a way. It's really strange, and, you know, I am glad that, at least for Star Ocean 6, right, like, it did return some of those features and it was a much better experience for me, but still want to get through this because, yeah, I just have this and the first game to beat, but yeah, it's definitely rough to try and get through this one. But let me know what you guys think. I know some people really love this game and everything, just for me, I'm not sure, but it is one of those that is bugging me to finish this, so I'm sure at some point I'll pick it up again. Now, this next one is one that I dropped because it has a really interesting story, really interesting cast of characters and everything, but there's just way too many genres going on all at once, and it's Zenki Zero Last Beginning, there we go. So, you know, it's a really interesting game. It's, you know, Spike Chunsoft, it's their first game after Danganronpa, I believe, and it's this interesting idea where, like, 8 people are trapped on this kind of island, right? And, you know, as you're picking up pieces here and there, you find out, like, the 8 remaining survivors might not be the most, you know, angelic people, right? Like, it seems like they have pretty dark pasts, each and every one of them, right? So it's very interesting setup, and, you know, you got that Spike Chunsoft weirdness with it, right? But just way too much with the game because it's a visual novel, it's an RPG, it's a dungeon crawler, it's a survival type game with, you know, Minecraft type elements, and there's just way too much going on, way too much to kind of follow and try to get a handle on, right? And so I ended up dropping it for now because it's like, okay, I'm overwhelmed by everything you have to do in this game, and yeah, but I do want to beat it because it has such an interesting story. I want to see where it goes, but for now I did have to drop it just because, yeah, of there's too much going on, right? So, again, let me know what you guys think of Zenki Zero, if you played it before, if you beat it, and is it worth going all the way through? Let me know. And now we move on to a pretty unpopular opinion here. It's a game that I enjoyed at the beginning, but I started to get really bored, and so I kind of dropped it for now, and it's Pokemon Legends Arceus. So, I love Pokemon. I know at some point I will beat this just because I want to get through, like, every Pokemon game, basically, right? But, man, is this a boring game? You know, because for me, it's like, okay, interesting concept, you know, you're in Sinnoh, you're creating, like, the first Sinnoh Pokedex and everything like that, and, you know, it's kind of this Monster Hunter setup of going from area to area, catching a bunch of Pokemon, but once you do that for a while, you realize, oh, that's basically all this game has to offer. I'm, you know, not sure how much more it does offer now. The alpha battles you do against Pokemon, those are fantastic. I wish there was more of that in the game, you know, because that's my favorite part of Pokemon, is the actual battles of fighting, you know, gym leaders and things like that, not really catching Pokemon, right? And so it's just trying to catch, like, oh, I need to catch like 10 of this Pokemon and 10 of that Pokemon. Oh, I need to evolve this Pokemon multiple times, and it's just, you know, like, oh, evolve, like, you know, a Wurmple multiple times, and it's like, I don't want to keep evolving the same Pokemon over and over and over again, right? So, let me know again what you guys think, because I know so many people love this game. I am still looking forward to the next Legends game, but for this, it was just like, I don't know. I think once I pick this back up again, I'm going to have to play in little short spurts here and there, you know, because playing it for trying to binge it, like, I just can't. It's too repetitive for me. But yeah, again, let me know what you guys think. I know so many people love this game. Now we move on to a game that I really, really, really love, but it's too difficult, and that's Shadowverse Champions Battle. I love this game. It's a trading card game, but it's set up like a JRPG. You're doing quests, you know, the voice actors are your typical English dub voice actors, right? And there's a lot of humor in it, there's a lot of character, a lot of energy, right? It's a fun, awesome game, but it's very hard. There's no difficulty option, right? And the there's too much RNG. Like, it's just way too random of if you're going to actually win the card fight or not, right? And it's that part that does bug me a bit, because it's, you can't really train or anything. Like, each battle you have different decks you can use, you know, there's like Forest Craft, Haven Craft, and like Rune Craft, Dragon Craft, things like that, but, you know, you level up those decks and you get like different cards as you level up, and money to buy new cards, right? But it doesn't always help you because it's RNG. You have to draw the right card, and you have these kind of boss battles that are a lot more scripted, right? Like, battling against big name characters, they're going to have a certain signature card that they kind of draw and use after like 3 or 4 turns, right? So you would think it'd be easy to be like, okay, I know this is coming, it's scripted, I can prevent this, but it actually kind of makes it harder because you might not get the card you need yourself. What is scripted for the boss is not scripted for you, right? And so I really want to beat this, I want to, but when you have to do the same card fight about 4 or 5 times in a row before you might squeak out a win, right? And each battle takes, like, sometimes it can take 5 minutes, other times it can take over 30, right? Because you just don't know what your opponent is going to pull, and a lot of the times your opponent's going to pull the perfect card to prevent you from winning the next turn, right? Which, that only happened for me once. It was like the bronze tournament where, yeah, it was the final battle. That was pretty cool when I was able to keep preventing me from losing that one, but it doesn't happen often enough, and so, yeah, I don't know. I love this game, I love it, but it's hard. It's so hard, so yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do I suck at this game? Did you play and beat it? Is it easy for you? Like, let me know, because I just find it very, very challenging. And then the final game I have here is one that I do want to go back and try and finish, but it's probably the least likely I will, because I was not a fan of this. It was pretty disappointing, and sorry to pick on Game Freak again, but it's Little Town Hero. I was so looking forward to this game and had so much promise, but when you start this game up, it just feels like such a cheap mobile cash grab type of game, right? It's very unfortunate because, the whole story talks about how you're trapped in this town, how the castle guards won't let you leave, so you're thinking, okay, well, maybe after like the first chapter or two, like get through the prologue and things like that, and then maybe you'll be able to leave, and that's the whole thing, is get to leave and see what the world is trying to protect you from, right? But that is not the case at all. This is a bottle episode JRPG, and I'm not even sure I can necessarily call it JRPG just because the battle system itself is very strange. Like, it sort of plays like one of those card RPGs, like a Fate Kaitos or Steam World Quest, right? But you have a board you're constantly moving along on, and problem is battles last way too long, and it's way too random, right? And it's just boring. It's a pretty boring setup. Like, when you first do a battle, it seems kind of interesting and intriguing, but as you play more and more, it's like, okay, this battle's going on for way too long, it's not moving anywhere, and that's always a problem where it's like, if you're going to have long battles, you better at least make the battles super fun, right? And it just wasn't. It was always like me trying to figure out the best strategy to just get through a fight as fast as I can, and yeah, it's I don't know, there's not much to this game. It just feels very cheaply made. Yes, it has great music because it's composed by Tomi Sato and Toby Fox, but I don't know. I just don't know with this game, and because it's Game Freak, I do want to go back and beat it, but yeah, this is one that I'm really not sure. It's the only one on this list today that I'm not sure I would go back to finish, but let me know about Little Town Hero yourself if you played it and what you thought of it. Is it worth playing through, or is it okay to just drop it? Because yeah, I really don't know with this one. And so those are my 5 modern JRPGs that I dropped that I do plan on going back and revisiting, replaying, trying to beat them, right? So let me know what you think. Like I said, maybe Little Town Hero might be the only one I'm not too sure of if I'm going to go back and finish, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the games I've shown. Should I go through them? Is it worth going through them? Tell me about Shadowverse if you played it. Am I just terrible at it, or do you find it pretty difficult too? And let me know what JRPGs or just games in general you dropped recently too that maybe you want to go back to and play. I would love to hear all your thoughts in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks everyone, have a great rest of your day. Hey everyone, thanks for watching, really appreciate it. If you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to see more. Also follow me on X, Twitch, Bluesky, and I am back on Facebook now. All links will be on my About page, so follow me there. Even if it's just for the skits I do, I need someone to follow me. Okay, probably not the best way to encourage people, but anyways, I'll see you next time. Have a great day, everyone!